I love this one. So this one is for healers, doctors, nurses, and patients. So I need them, him, her, to listen to me. Do you ever come across that? Doesn't matter what side of that um, healing relationship you're on. You'll come across that. I need them to listen to you. Like if you're, you know, the the, the healer, healthcare provider, in whatever form, you want your patients to listen, and it can get so irritating if they don't. And on the same, on the other side of it, if you're the patient, you want your doctor, your healer, your nurse to listen to you, to really hear what they're saying, where they, what you're saying, where you're coming from, to respect, because that's what it is in there, right? It's a respect of you as a person. It's a respect of your knowledge. So how do you transform that? How do you reframe that? And when you look at those situations, and I've seen those situations transformed with inquiry many times for my own life and for other people's situations. If you're in front of that person and they're not listening to you, it's so frustrating, so irritating. And there's anger coming up, and then but there's also, there can be a collapse, an internal collapse, because there's that feeling of not being recognized, not being seen, not being heard. Yeah, for many of us, these things go back to childhood. But if you take a moment of stillness and you look at that situation without the thought that you need them to listen, you see a person in front of you who's just the same as you, wanting to be heard for different reasons. Like if you're in a healthcare relationship, you want to impart information that is helping the other person. Even if you're a patient, you want to give information that will help your healer, your healthcare provider, help you better. And if you're that provider, you want your patient to listen because you have knowledge, you have experience that can help. It's care. So you see that in the other person, and then you start this relationship with listening. And as you do that, you will find that the other person is starting to have more time to listen to you. I promise. And another way of reframing it is that I need them to listen to me. I need me to listen to me. I need me to listen to myself. What is my tone of voice? What is my body language? What is it that I'm bringing across? Am I being overbearing? Am I showing low confidence? Am I holding things back? Knowing what you're putting out there in those moments can be really powerful, so that what you're saying can be succinct, can be brought in front of the other person clearly, and in such a way that they're willing to listen lovingly, with connection. So it doesn't matter what side of the relationship you're on. In those situations when you need somebody to listen, see if you can reframe it, turn it around, and watch what happens. And if you want help to look at a situation like that, book one of my 15 minutes calls and let's have a look if we can find a way of turning it around together.